Okay, fellow Kenyans, I'm failing to understand something. Maybe I would like someone to tell me if I'm missing some point here. Is it really true that anybody that joins William Ruto, however much intellectual you are or however much smart you are where you are working, anybody who joins William Ruto becomes now like a puppet, or becomes like now anything you say, and you just say anything for the sake. You don't consider what you're saying. I'm asking this question because the experts, call them the experts that were given to William Ruto by Raila Odinga from ODM party, are now behaving as if they've been working with William Ruto for the past 3 years, or as if that is what they were waiting for. Talking about John Mbadi together with Opiyo and I. Just the other day, all these things happened yesterday, whereby Opiyo and I was saying that the United States of America saying that accusing Adani of fraud does not affect Kenya because Kenya is not mentioned anywhere. So it's not going to prevent Kenya from doing business, from continuing the project that they had agreed with Adani. And then all of a sudden we come and realize that William Ruto is cancelling. He's saying that all the deals of Adani, both JKIA and the Ketraco, should stop. So that is one way to show that these people, they're just speaking. They were just there. And a lot of things have happened. And then now this one of John Mbadi, because I want us to focus on of John Mbadi, is not Opiyo and I, because Opiyo and I has passed. Now, the same yesterday, John Mbadi went to the parliamentary committee, whereby he was supposed to answer some of the questions. Now, this issue of taking funds to the county levels has been a problem, and even the governors themselves said that they're going to shut down any project taking place in the county government because there is no money that is coming from the national treasury to the county government to fund the projects. And then yesterday, John Mbadi is saying that there is no money that is going to send to the county government. There is no money that is going to send to the county government, not even a single cent, to the county government to do the works that is supposed to be done in the county. Now, here is my question. That the moment John Mbadi is saying that there is no money that is going to go assigned to the county government, how does he expect? How is he expecting the county government to run? How is he expecting the governors to run the projects in the counties? And then at the end of the day, we'll come to say that counties are not working. The county government is not working. Yet, there is no money that has been signed from the national treasury to the county government to do the works or to continue with the projects of the county government. And that is why you come to realize that even the doctors are striking. Teachers are on strike because there is no money in the counties. Now, there is a statement made by Edwin Sifuna, and I really love this statement. Edwin Sifuna is asking John Mbadi that you are talking as if this money is yours.
As I understand this process, this is a process that is domiciled in Parliament. And whereas I understand further that it is a matter that everybody in the country has an opinion over, I am a bit concerned about certain pronouncements that I have seen in sections of the media today coming from the Cabinet Secretary for Treasury, the Honorable Mbadi. He has made extremely prejudicial statements to this process. And I wanted to know, is the mediation on the Division of Revenue Act happening in Parliament or in the Executive? Because it is not possible for us to sit here as members of the National Assembly and the Senate to undertake this constitutional process, and yet we have a Cabinet Secretary in charge of Treasury speaking in terms that are final, saying that he cannot add counties a single cent, and he's speaking as if the money is his personal money. Honorable Speaker, Honorable Chair, under the doctrine of separation of powers, we have three arms of government. We have Parliament, we have the Executive, and we have the Judiciary. The separation of powers requires that when a process is domiciled or is in the hands of one of those organs or one of those branches of government, the rest must down their tools until that process is complete. It is the same reason why we have in our standing orders the rule against sub judice, that if a matter is before the parliament allows the courts to complete that process before we can dip our hands in it. The same manner, when we were doing the impeachment of the deputy president, the courts kept out until the process was complete. We as a committee must pronounce ourselves on the position that is being taken by members of the executive on a matter that is actively before this house. And Honorable Chair, for me, I have disclosed to you as an elder that I am very impatient, that I don't like to engage in processes when those processes are processes in futility, that there is another place where those conversations are being had, and that it doesn't matter the sort of, the co-chair there referred to the talent in the room. If this talent in the room here is not the one that is responsible for unlocking this impasse, then there is no point for us to continue.
It's like, John Mbadi is just talking. I don't know whether he feels after being given this position of CS, he felt like, now I'm the boss, now I'm the one to say, without knowing that the same position that he was in, there was someone before him, and that person was fired. And another thing we also have to understand is that, remember when William Ruto said that isaki tu kuitwa Zakayo peke yangu, I also need to have other Zakayos.
Sema tuendelee na kazi. Na ndio mimi nataka niwaulize kwa unyenyekevu. Sisi wote ni timu moja. Tumekubaliana tunaunganisha Kenya iwe Kenya moja. Mimi juzi nimeunda serikali ya kuunganisha Wakenya wote. Kwa sababu sitaki fitina tena na Mkenya yeyote. Hata kama ni kulipa madeni tulipe pamoja. Kama ni kutafuta ushuru tutafute pamoja. Mimi peke yangu nisiitwe Zakayo. Sisi wote tupange mambo ya kutafuta ushuru ya Kenya. Kwani pesa mimi natafuta ya Kenya inaenda kwa akaunti yangu? Si inaenda kwa akaunti yetu sisi wote. Kwa hivyo kila mtu sasa akuje akuwe Zakayo. Tutafute hiyo ushuru pamoja.
Without forgetting the statement which was made by Wamuchomba one of the days when these guys were very happy joining Ruto's government, that these, my friends, I really pity these people, because these, my friends, they don't know the shoes they are getting their legs or their feet into. So my question is it really necessary for just a CS for these people to behave the way they are behaving? And if they are behaving this way, then if they are the experts, I said this thing here, and let me say it once again, that the only person that we can recognize that is working, the experts that we can say that is working, of course, watu walimdharau, watu walimwona kwamba ni mtu mwenye hawezi akafanya chochote. Lakini sasa hivi tukijaribu kuangalia miongoni mwa wale watu ambao walipelekwa pale kwa serikali ya Ruto ili wakamsaidia kufanya kazi, ni Ali Hassan Joho. Joho is working. By the way, I've not heard that Joho is behaving as like these other guys are behaving. We know that maybe, okay, they can assume that they can say that the dockets where they are in are very challenging, but that doesn't mean that they behave the way they are behaving. What is the challenging part of the docket of Opiyo Wandayi? What is the challenging part of the docket of the Treasury of John Mbadi? Of course, okay, even if it is challenging, why must he behave the way he's behaving? Why must he behave the way he's behaving? I think the best thing that these people are supposed to do is very simple. These people are supposed to look at this thing in a different way. Okay, what is the reason as to why William Ruto brought us in? That is the question. Why were we brought in? We came in as experts. So it means that as expert, they're supposed to help, they're supposed to bring solutions. They're not supposed to cause problems and bring chaos. Their purpose or their work is to bring solutions to Kenyans. Not implementing, not saying that they cannot do things simply because they are in those positions. So these words of John Mbadi saying that he cannot sign money to be taken to the county government, I think he should not. I think he could have not even. He would have just stopped talking about it, because it is so much shameful that we thought that you can bring solutions, But instead now we are starting even to regret why the person that was there, that was fired so that you can get up that position, was fired. Because there is no big difference between John Mbadi and the person that was fired, the person that was in the Treasury before he was fired. After all, guys, that is all I have for today. Let me also know what you think at the comment section. But that's a reminder, please, if we are meeting for the first time, don't forget to take a minute, click the subscribe button. You can also like, share, and drop me a comment at the comment section and tell me what you think and where you're watching this video from. Until we meet again in the next video, if it's possible, I've been your host, Boniface Awino. Bye-bye.